Hey guys, this is gonna be part 2 to the M2 rebuild. Oh my gosh. But the total comes out to 19,182, which is really good for... So I got the car pulled out outside because I have to put filler on the roof. There's a bunch of these little dents from the accident because this hit one of those dividers on the highways, and it slid to the right and kicked up into the it drifted into the gravel. So a bunch of freaking little rocks hit it. You can see right there, just a bunch of little things. But yeah, so now I'm gonna clean it up and wash it off so that I could put some body filler on it and make it nice and straight before we send it off to the paint shop. There we go. I'll give you guys right here. You see that? Bunch of little dents. And we don't want that to show. We want it to be nice and smooth when we get it painted. So yeah, that's what we're working on right now. M2. Here's the diffuser I fixed. I'm probably just gonna end up getting a new bumper and a new diffuser because it's not that expensive, and it's gonna be it's gonna look way better in the long run and be less work. But yeah, car's really dirty. At least it's running good. There we go. No lights, just seatbelt and the brake. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. I'll do a time lapse of me washing this and cleaning it and everything, and then I'm gonna start putting on the body filler. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you, you can see how bad it really is now. You see how many little dots there are in the paint? And we wouldn't have seen that if we didn't clean it, so good thing we did. Got this. You see all these little ones right over here? Yeah, there's a lot. So we have a good amount of work, but let's get to it and then we can send it off for paint. Okay guys, next up you're gonna wanna get the actual body filler, a piece of cardboard, and the hardener, and also a spreader. We're gonna mix this up, put it on the cardboard. You need to get a nice clean piece of cardboard so there's no specks of dust or dirt or anything in there. And yeah, I'll show you guys how to mix it now. So basically, if this is 100% of everything, we need 2 to 3% of this hardener. So let's get to that. You guys want to push down really hard so that there's no air bubbles. Okay, now that it's mixed, we can put it on the car. You guys want to push down so that there's no air bubbles at all, because it will show up when you sand it down.
Years later.
Okay guys, now that the Bondo is dry, we can start sanding, but before that we need to get these you see how that's really thick and really rough? There's a lot of them just over that. For these, you can use a cheese grater to get the really rough stuff before you actually sand it down so that it's not as time consuming to get that down. But yeah, I'll set the camera up and I'll start showing you guys. Okay, you guys can see these really rough spots. You can literally just use one of these cheese graters. Watch this. This is just for the rough spots. You definitely don't want to sand with this stuff because it's not very precise or accurate or anything. Now I'm gonna start block sanding. I usually like to start with the 80 grit. So we're gonna cut a little piece of this off and put it on a block sander. Here's our block center, guys. Just cut a little piece off and you can tape it to the actual block. And yeah. I wanted to show you guys why there's circles of Bondo all over the roof. So when this car hit that thing on the highway, it veered off and it hit gravel. So a bunch of rocks kicked up onto the roof. And every single one of these little dots you see is a rock that hit it. And these big ones is a big rock that pushed it in. Because when you block sand this thing is even. So the block is even and you sand it down like that. And when metal comes through, this means that this is too high and this is too low. So it got pushed in and you need more Bondo to cover this whole thing so that it's nice and even. You can see, or let me see if I can show you guys. You can't really see, but still. So you need to do a little bit more Bondo so that it's nice and even. And then even here, I showed you guys this. There was a little rock right here that hit it, now it's all even. So we're gonna put another little layer of Bondo over these big spots and sand it down, and then we should be good to go. And then we can knock out the fender liner and wheel. And then I'll probably do both of these fenders in another video because I'm just trying to get this roof knocked out now. But yeah, here's kind of what it looks like on this side. You can see that there's a bunch of little, like you see these two? These are two rocks that hit it. That's why there's Bondo left over, because when you sand it, it leaves. So when you put Bondo, it goes inside this hole and it stays there when you sand it off smooth. So that's why, that's what Bondo's useful for. And here on this corner too, you can see that it was a little rock that hit it. So now we're gonna wipe this down so that there's none of this Bondo dust, and we're gonna put another little small layer. You never want to use more than about 1/4 inch of Bondo on anything because this stuff does crack and you need to be careful with it. And also, I'm not an expert or anything. This is what I got taught. So this is what I'm just saying. Do body work on your own risk. None of this is advice. I'm just showing you guys what I did. And to add on to what I just said, I allow myself to do this body work and try out. This is just practice for me because I have a body shop that's willing to work with me. So they're willing to fix my mistakes if I mess anything up. So this is really just practice. And yeah, I just wanted to try it on my own. You know, practice makes perfect, so it's always good to gain some experience. And yeah. So I just wiped this whole thing down because we don't want anything getting in the way of the Bondo sticking to the actual car. So no dust, no debris, no nothing like that. So I wiped it down and we're about to do another layer of Bondo. Guys, while that cures, we can start working on this fender liner. This is what the inside of a M2 wheel well looks like if you guys were interested. Everything's in great shape. I had to replace those control arms, but besides that, yeah, it was pretty much no damage. Now I'm still looking for a bracket for this bumper so I can bolt it on, but besides that, it's almost ready to go to paint. He's using an 8mm socket. These little bolts that hold the fender liner in. 8mm. So yeah, it's all about getting that first bolt in, guys. All about that first bolt. so we can finally put the wheel back on. And then we could take it for a little test drive. I'll show you guys what it sounds like. Wheels back on. I'm gonna go tighten all the wheels. We can take it for a drive, guys. I'm filling up the tire right now so we can go for that drive. I definitely need to replace it because every time it sits, it always completely leaks out. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. Maybe get a whole new set of wheels or maybe just swap that tire. But yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. It's probably from the accident. And it was also missing some lug nuts, which is super weird. But I have some extra ones I'm gonna throw on real quick and yeah. Okay guys, I just started it up. This car's running super smooth and we're about to take it for the first drive. But yeah, it's running good. We're gonna go really slow so that the bumper doesn't fly off or anything, because that could be a possibility. It's not all the way on, so yeah, we don't want to take any chances. But yeah, we're gonna let it warm up, do its thing, and then we're gonna go take it for a drive. This thing is idling super nice. It sounds amazing. I just opened the valves for the exhaust, so you can hear it extra turbo and it sounds so good. But yeah, I'm excited to go for my first drive. We refilled the coolant a little bit because it said it was low. Now it's nice and topped off, so we have to shut the hood and we can go. I have an update on the M3 coming soon. I put some T37s on it, so I'll have that video out soon if you guys want to watch it. Yeah, this fitment is perfect. Look at that. So is the back. And yeah, still have the M4. We'll probably have to sell it soon. And yeah, we can go for a drive now. Okay guys, time for the first test drive. I hope this thing doesn't kill us. Let's put it into reverse. Oh, we're moving. That thing sounds so good. Let's hope it drives as good as it sounds. Okay, we're out the driveway. No turning back now. Zero range, that might not be good. That sound is, this thing drives so well. Let's give it another one. Sport Plus. Holy crap. This thing sounds crazy. Definitely needs an alignment. This thing's not driving good. Not driving straight whatsoever. Let me turn around here. Gotta pretend it's manual. This thing sounds so good. Oh my gosh, you guys see? Holy crap. Did you guys see that? That was insane. Car's throwing everything at me now. Let's bring it back in. It drives really good though. I'm surprised. Like seriously. Slowly bring it in. I'm really impressed with this. Look at that. That sounded really good. I'm speechless right now. I'm surprised it actually drove so well. But yeah, we can start sanding this roof now. Since it's hardened and cured, we can start going. Guys, I'm pretty sure I was starting those codes because the battery's pretty low and I pushed it, so we're probably drained the battery a little bit. And it gave me a bunch of weird errors, which I don't think I actually have. It's probably just like a issue from the battery. But yeah, we can start sanding the car now. Let me show you guys. Like 21,000 miles. Literally brand new, basically. But yeah, we'll start sanding and we can get to that now. Okay guys, I'm done for the day. This is basically what you want it to look like. It's still not done. I'm gonna do the finishing touches tomorrow because it's really cold and I'm freezing my you-know-what off. Yeah, I'm gonna do the finishing touches tomorrow. We got the fender liner on today. Got the roof basically done and ready for paint. Next up, I'm gonna do the fenders and we're gonna get it completely ready for paint. Guys, I wanted to end off this video by doing a little price breakdown on the M2, since a couple of you guys asked for that in my part 1 video of rebuilding this car. And I'm gonna break down exactly what I paid for this. So this was the car when I got it, 2018 BMW M2 with 21,000 miles. I paid $11,300 for the car after fees. It was about $12,500, I'd like to say, around there, maybe 13 max. But here's what the car looked like. Pretty rough. It looked a little better on the pictures than it actually was, so kind of got screwed there, but it's still not bad. Exactly what the car looked like. There you go. All airbags blue, the knee airbag, the steering wheel airbag, the curtain airbag. But it's 21,000 miles, you cannot go wrong with that. So I bought it anyways. So I wrote everything out for the car for the price breakdown. The car was $12,500 after everything, taxes, everything like that. Crash bar 70, front bumper 311, a bunch of random stuff that I don't really feel like talking about. But yeah, there was actually a bunch of stuff that needed to be replaced. The headlights were expensive, the hood was expensive, $1,300, and the subframe was really expensive, $600. But the total comes out to $19,182, which is really good for even a rebuilt title. 21,000 mile M2. Guys, I just wanted to show you the price of an M2 with miles that are this low. There's actually none that only have 20,000 miles. There's only ones with 40, 35, stuff like that. But even this one, this is my exact car. It's a DCT N55 M2. And they want $41,600 for it with 13,000 more miles than I have. So I'm basically half this price for a car with less miles. And I doubt this guy even, yeah, so you can see the chrome. He doesn't even have the M Performance kit on it. So there's no M Performance exhaust, side skirts, nothing. And this one is you're probably $45,000 out the door with this. Now I do still have to do paint. I still have to paint the car and have some body work done to it on the quarter panel. So it'll probably be total around 24 maybe, with a full paint job, like finished on the ground, ready to go, ready to drive turnkey. So I feel like I got a pretty good deal on it. What do you guys think? Do you guys want me to do more of these price breakdowns on my other cars to show you how much you can make on a salvage title car? If you guys want me to do a longer video, just let me know. I know some people commented that and I tried to make it a little bit longer this time at 20 minutes. But yeah, besides that, if you guys have any cars you guys want me to buy and rebuild, just let me know, because I'm open to anything. I'm willing to rebuild something else, like a CTSV, something American maybe, instead of a BMW. So just let me know. And yeah, thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers, and I have a lot of videos coming soon.